Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, September 2, 2021. No movement days to contain the spread of COVID-19 and reduce the number of new cases have been extended for 5 additional days. The last of the initial 7-day period would have ended on Sunday, September 5. However, this will continue into Monday and Tuesday, September 6 and 7, as well as the following Sunday through to Tuesday, September 12, 13 and 14. The update was provided by Prime Minister Andrew Holness during a virtual press briefing last evening. The curfew hours from Wednesdays to Fridays remain at 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the following day. However, it will begin at 6 p.m. on Saturdays and continue through the no-movement days, ending at 5 a.m. on Wednesday.
To allow persons to prepare for the 3 consecutive no-movement days on Friday, September 3 and on Friday, September 10, 2021, workplaces, businesses will be required to close at midday. The list of workplaces and businesses which will not have to close at midday remains the same as the last 2 weeks of no movement days.
Selected vaccination sites will open on movement days. Prime Minister Holness noted that the containment measure is beginning to reap success as the COVID-19 reproductive rate, which was at 1.4 2 weeks ago, is now down to 1.1.
What it shows is that the tighter measures are starting to show some results. It is starting to bend the curve. However, the R0 is still higher than we need it to be. It is still above 1. And when it is above 1, it means one infected person with it will infect more than 1. And so your numbers could still rise exponentially.
As the government looks to roll out its COVID-19 vaccine awareness campaign at the community level, approximately 40 wardens will be deployed across all constituencies. The move is in a bid to get more persons to take the vaccine. This was disclosed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness during a tour of a vaccination blitz site in St. Thomas yesterday.
However, those 40 persons must be vaccinated themselves. They must be vaccinated themselves. Their role will be to go out into the communities. The Ministry of Health will provide them with leaflets and information, and they will go out into the nooks and crannies, into all the communities in Jamaica, give out this information. They will canvass persons who want to take the vaccines. They will work with their member of parliament and other community leaders to make arrangements to move people from where they are to the vaccine centers and to generally build community support for the vaccination.
Prime Minister Holness says with approximately 13% of the country's population having received only 1 dose of the vaccine, Jamaica is not in a secured position against the adverse effects of the virus. He says this is also far below the targeted 65% for herd immunity, which will be increased given the unexpected strains.
So right now, the national priority is to get every Jamaican vaccinated. And that is our objective. So we are engaging the private sector, we are engaging the churches, we are engaging civil society, and we are trying to mobilize as many leaders, opinion leaders as possible to increase the acceptance and take-up of vaccines.
Meanwhile, additional oxygen concentrators are being procured to ramp up the oxygen supply across the healthcare sector. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says this procurement is in addition to that of the Ministry of Health and Wellness, as well as support from the diaspora.
We are on that path in terms of increasing the number of oxygen concentrators. I received a report from the CMO of what is on order, what they have spec'd out to go into procurement. And I personally, through sources overseas, working through our ambassador and through our consul general in New York, we have, I would say at this point, secured some close to 80, 90 oxygen concentrators. But the government is working behind the scenes with our partners to ensure that we can have a more robust solution.
Mr. Holness says these oxygen concentrators will help to alleviate oxygen shortage in the health system for those persons who are experiencing mild COVID-19 symptoms. A recent shipment of desperately needed bulk oxygen arrived on the island on Monday. And finally, the Agriculture Ministry, along with the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, will be crafting a comprehensive island-wide recovery program to assist farmers with input and planting material amidst damages experienced from recent rainfall. The announcement was made by Portfolio Minister Floyd Green yesterday during a farm tour of Clarendon and St. Anne. It comes on the heels of tropical storms Grace and Ida, which caused extensive damage to the sector.
The RADA team is also out working with them in terms of the techniques at salvaging. So we are helping the farmers to cut their loss as much as possible, as we will also help them to rebuild.
Minister Green says significant loss were mainly to vegetables such as cabbage and lettuce, banana, plantain and yam. During the tour, he used the opportunity to urge farmers to sign up for the GK Crop Insurance Scheme, which provides protection against natural disaster.
Farmers can contact GK Insurance. They can go to the RADA offices as well, and the RADA team will walk them through. And also our fishers, you can go to National Fisheries Authority, and it is the GK Weather Protect Insurance Scheme. Again, it protects against rain, wind and drought.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.